Welcome back, beautiful beings. It's Denise. Today, we are going to be working with orange napkins, and you get 16 party napkins. And as you can see, I already cut some out. I left some in 3 sections, some in 2, and then individually, some of them. But what we're going to have to do to get started, and here's the rind of it, goes around it. I'm not sure. I kind of have an idea what I'm doing, but I kind of don't have an idea what I'm doing. So we'll figure it out together. I have a bunch of junk mail that we're going to glue them down to. But first, okay, I have big junk mail. I have cardboard. I have all kinds of junk mail. Okay. Now you probably use this side. I might have to peel this off that though. Or maybe I'll just use this side. Let's see. Yeah, I could probably, well, that's shiny, so I don't want to use that side, so I'll probably just peel the rest of that off. But we got all kinds of different kind of junk mail, okay? And what we're going to do to the junk mail is we're going to get our paint out, orange colors. And I'm going to use a whole bunch of orange colors, okay? But before I put the orange down, I want to put a darker color underneath it. I got dark colors. I have these colors. I'm going to paint to cover the words and the pictures, but I might come up with something else if this doesn't work. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to roughen this up like this, all of them, just so the paint sticks nicely. Okay, because as you can see, it does have a little bit of a gloss. So once I get all these roughed up, I will be back, beautiful beings. Okay, beautiful beings, as you can see, I used red. Did not work. Didn't cover it up. And instead of putting layer after layer after paint on it, I have acrylic gesso, and I got this at Walmart. And mixing the gesso with the paint really works well. This one did not though. Using the orange, it did not hide the pictures or the words very well, as you can see. I had to redo it. So I just took a red or maroon and I went over it again. But as you can see, I'm going through these and mixing it with red or maroon. The darker colors is really covering everything nicely. And if you don't have junk mail or gesso, your other option, you can glue envelopes together. You've seen me do that before. Just grab the biggest ones you've saved or have and glue them together and paint them up orange. Whatever orange colors you want, beautiful beings. Okay, beautiful beings, I want to show you what the napkin looks like opened, so you have an idea. Okay, so it looks like opened. All I did was I went in, I cut down in here, and then I went around and cut all the white off. Okay, all the way around the rind. And then I went in and cut these out, and I cut all the white out on these. Okay, that's how I came up with this. Now I have a glue stick, and I'm going to show you how to glue it down. So we need to move this. I just put this down, okay, where I want it. Okay, I put this down, and I put it as close as I could get it, and where it looked good. Okay, so I have this down to the bottom right here. I have it to the bottom right here, and then I put the rind on it just to make sure it was going to fit. Okay, now I'm going to take the bottom layer of the napkin off. very carefully. I'm going to position that where I want it. Then I'm going to bring the rind in again. Make sure it fits before I glue this down, okay? I'm going to get as close as I can, but without covering a piece up. So that will go like that. Okay? Now, I'm going to glue it down with a glue stick. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more. And I'm just going to take some glue, go like this so I know that's where I want it. And I'm going to do this with my finger. Get all the wrinkles out. I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to keep continuing to do that. With a glue stick. I'm going to get where I think it is as good as I can. And I'm going to continue around the edges very gently, applying glue to every bit until it's all glued down. Beautiful beings. I'm going to bring in our rind. And you can switch it around to see. I like the thicker part. I like right here where I cut it out. Just gently work that out. This way they'll blend in much better. I don't want points. Then when you got it looking the way you want it, just position it and then cut the two edges off. And then peel the extra layer of napkin off and then start it with some glue and then continue. Right, this is pretty much done. Okay, they're all going to look different depending on what you use. Now I'm going to try one with Mod Podge. And then the pieces that you cut out, you might have to cut more. I'm going to try 4 on this one. I'm going to have to cut this piece off. I'm going to round the edge down here. Cut that off. Take our napkin off. And I'm going to put just a tiny bit of Mod Podge on my brush. Just enough to put some down. I'm going to make it as thin as possible. And then when I continue, I'm going to keep I'm not going to add any more glue to the brush. I'm just going to keep going until I run out of glue and then keep adding a little bit of glue to the brush after I run out. Okay, beautiful beings, especially around these little tiny edges that aren't glued down. That part's done. What do you think so far, beautiful beings? Alright, now what rind did I have for this one? This one? This one will work. Stir out some white. Not too much white, because that's where the glitter's going on, white. there's that. Let's bring this in. This is the one we did with a glue stick. I have this glitter. I have different colors, but I need something behind this. So let me get something. I'm going to put this under there so the glitter don't go everywhere. I'm going to open this up on the tap part with the holes. This is Recollections Pumpkin. And I'm going to try to use as little glue as I can. That's what I got, and I'm just going to tap it. That. I don't want much glitter here. I just want a little bit. See? That's all I want. That. Just the white spots. And I didn't add no more glue to my brush. Little glue and little glitter as possible. Just want a little shimmer. Okay, and I'm going to continue. I just dab my brush again. That much. And I'm just going to try as little glue as possible. Just where the white is. We're gonna let that dry. And that's what that looks like. So far, so good, beautiful beings. Okay, let's bring this one. I have these are pill bottles, but I use them for glitter. And I think this one is the closest to orange, right? That one's in orange, so let's see. Nope, it's not orange. There. No, we're gonna need tiny bit of Mod Podge for that. Okay. These are all from Dollar Tree. Now we're gonna just do the white, and I'm taking a little bit tiny glue. Don't want too much because these flakes of glitter are bigger. And all the glitter is from Dollar Tree. Line it up. Don't want too much. That's enough.
Don't know where we're gonna fly like you did sometimes. Seeing eyes of mine.
Right. I'm gonna let this dry and then take off what I can over the garbage. Okay, beautiful beings. That's what this one looks like with that glitter from Dollar Tree, the orange. And I went over the glitter with Mod Podge Maddie. And here I have two that I kept and put glitter on the rind, and then I have a single one with glitter that I went over with Mod Podge. And on this one, I want to put a rind on it with paint and see what it looks like. And I'm using Outrageous Orange and Jack-o'-lantern And then harvest orange. And I'm going to try to make the rind thick. So I'm putting the paint on real thick. I don't know if it'll keep that texture or not, but we'll see. Okay, beautiful beings. Remember that candy? Well, some of you might remember. We had candy when we were little, and it was shaped like an orange, and it was loaded with sugar around it. Well, this is what it reminds me of, but this is just a piece of the orange candy. It just reminds me of it. I went around it with tulip glitter around the edges, and I'm going to do the same thing on the paint on this, but I'm going to do it in between the two. Here, I'll show you closer. In between these two right here. I'm gonna let that dry. I did this one. This is with a regular glitter. Perfectly like an orange. It's gonna make a beautiful pocket, orange pocket. And then what else we got? Let's try it. I'm gonna cut this one up just to show you. I just kept the shape, that's all I did. And then if you have a lot, like this piece, you could use this for your die cuts. Okay? If you have die cuts, you can use these bigger pieces and cut something. If you have a small die cut, cut something out. Like this would be great for leaves. Okay? That's what I'm saving mine for. I'm gonna use them for leaves because I have leaf die cuts, and I'll die cut them in the future and show you what they look like. Right now, I want to add some more of this. I'm going to be careful right here because it's still wet. The paint is. I'm trying to smear it too. I'm just putting it down and then gliding it. I think I like the glitter on the rind. I'm going to bring it up more, so it's right up that rind. And I don't want gaps like that. I don't know what seems like I need to do in there. Let's do one with this in between the pieces of orange and see how that turns out. Down here. And around here, just a little bit. Just a little bit. There. Bring that down a little bit more. Might as well. Let's just bring it all the way down. Make every one of them different. I have to do this over here. Right. Anything else I can show you that I'm going to do different? Don't think. But I can move this out of the way. Move this out of the way because it's wet. I'm going to cut this one out. This is going to be a huge one. And this will be for a big one in the future. If I make a big journal, we will use this nice big orange for a pocket. Like that on the edge. I don't want that on the edge. I want it round. And then come in like this. Cut that out. And that will make, I still don't like how this looks right here. Cut a little bit more off. Not over. Not over. You know what I mean. I think that's good. I want it circular. That is a nice big pocket. I think it'll be too big here. Only one I got laying here is this one. It'd be a nice pocket, beautiful beans. What do you think? I think it would. Nice, beautiful pocket. Big orange pocket. And I like the glitter. I like that. I like this the best, the pumpkin glitter. That's my favorite. And it looks like I missed a piece there, but it's okay. I love this pocket. It's huge and I love it. Alright. Now we got 2 more. I might as well cut off. And the rest I'm going to do off camera. Let's get the last one out. I will have all this scrap left over for my die cuts. So nothing's really wasted. And if you don't have die cuts, you could always draw leaves on this and cut them out, or you can draw a little pumpkin on them and cut it out so you have embellishments. Okay? Use your imagination, beautiful beings. You're brilliant. You can create whatever you wish to. You just gotta allow it to come. Alright, I wanted to show you. I know this is a bad color, but it pops. You know, this looks like a piece of candy corn kind of too. But you can just have a piece of orange there. Or you could put it with something else. And I think that's what I might do. When I come up with something to put it with. A piece of orange. I have a watermelon napkin too that I'd like to do. But look at that. Isn't that a beautiful pocket? I think it is. I think it's beautiful. I don't know, I just love it. I mean, leaving this one plain, I really want to put that stuff on it. The tulle glitter on it. And then I have a bigger one, but I wanted to show you that. I had to glue this together. This was a huge ad. Okay, and it opened up. But I had to glue that down to make this stronger. But there's bubbles. Okay? So I might have to go on that with Mod Podge. You can see that. See how I push it down, it goes down. I don't want to rip it. But there are bubbles in here. Oh, that might be the only one. See, that wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, that's a bubble and it needs, I didn't get the glue in there good enough. I don't know if you can see that one, but that's a bubble. I don't have to go over it with Mod Podge. But you know what? This would be like good just for a journal. Like a backdrop, a front of a journal. Tell you the truth. Wouldn't it be? I think it would be beautiful on the front of a journal. Then you can figure out what to do over here. Put words or sentiments or a quote or something. But I love this. So I think I might save that for a journal and not even cut that one out. for the future, beautiful beings. Right, what else we got around me? We got that. We have this. It's dry. I really don't like, I might just, hey, let's blend that together because there's two different colors. So let's blend these two together, okay? Well, I almost used my Elena's glue, but I'm thinking, here, let's cut it out so I don't waste any. Let's cut it out. But yeah, but these are going to make nice looking leaves. Just saying, they are. And like I said, you can make pumpkins out of them. Whatever's orange, you can cut out of them to make things. Right. And then I have like five more over there on the floor, plus this one I haven't cut out yet, so. We'll do this, and then I'll do them off camera. And then we'll see where we're at, beautiful beings. But I'm going to go in on that color because I really don't think it goes with it at all. So we're just going to cover it up with glitter and see how that looks. I got a mango. And ever since, there's this little fruit fly flying around. And I've been trying to get them. And I'm glad there's only one, because I haven't even had one all summer, believe it or not. I just got bananas, so maybe I spoke too soon, but I need to get that little fruit fly because he keeps getting away from me. And I'm always doing something when he's flying. It's like he only comes around when I'm flying. And the Mod Podge is how I noticed them, because they love the smell of Mod Podge. I don't know what it is. If you have one in your house and you never see it, open up some Mod Podge and they will come right to you. They love the smell of Mod Podge. I'm just really gently going around this. And then a little there, and then I want a little here because it's in there, that color's in there. And just a tiny bit on the edges. And this one will be done. And then I'll go work on the other ones. And I will be back. Thanks. Okay, beautiful beings. Here's the big one. You can use this as a journal cover. You can fold it in half, or you can use it for a front of a journal and then just put stuff on the side of it, or just cut it out. Whatever you want to do, beautiful beings. But I have some pocket files here. I just wanted to set some on so you could see. They don't go with the oranges, but I just wanted you to see how they go, how they look, how you can position them. But I'd go, like if you have smaller journals, I'd go with 2 pieces of orange in a rind. Because I have some without the rind, and I don't care much for them. Here's one that looks like a flower. It has no rind. I think they look better with a rind. So if you want to just cut petals out for flowers, you can. You can use the slices of oranges for petals for flowers. Here's one that only has 2 pieces of orange. And that fits perfect. I do think the ones with the rinds turned out beautiful though. After all that work, I think they're beautiful. And these ones, without the rind, I'm going to have to figure out something to do with these. And see, these look like flower petals. And if you just, like, if I cut that one that has 2 on it in half, you could turn it right into a flower. No problem. This one is the whole napkin. Right here. I used the rind and everything, and I didn't cut the rind off. I used the whole napkin for this one. But if you use this, like on a regular size, just put something on the other side. Come up with something that goes with the journal and put it on the other side because it will show. And I did glue this one into the journal. I used 3. This is one I glued the rind down. I cut the rind off and then glued it around it. And I like how that looks. So I hope you got something out of this video, beautiful beings. I did. Use the rind. And if you want to make flowers out of them, just cut them out, glue them down, and you'll have flower petals. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful everything.